What's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Headquarters, and America's team? Welcome to the Cowboy Huddle, where we come together and talk nothing but cowboy talk. And it seems that we have something to talk about today. It seems that Cowboys are steady making moves with the additions, with the re-signings of players to the organization. Now, what does that mean? With these signings, have no idea. So let's start off first with James Washington. James Washington basically has signed with the Dallas Cowboys. He's a Texas native. It's actually from Texas. He's from Oklahoma State. He was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers, where over 4 years he gained like 1,600 yards. No offense to James Washington, but it seems that he never fit the fixture of the Steelers offense. According to his stats, he didn't get much playing time. They're comparing him to like a Dez Bryant that could stretch the field and get the the verticals. You know, one thing I can say about Oklahoma State receivers is their route running. I've seen this with Blackman. I've seen it with Dez. Now James Washington. These guys, basically, their route trees are not as detailed as other schools, from what I've witnessed. As having a son that went to Texas Tech, watching Oklahoma State, they're known for the vertical jump balls. So Blackman, I can't remember his first name, Blackman, he was one, run deep, jump up high and get the ball. Dez was one, run deep, jump up high and get the ball. And that's basically what kind of hurt Dez, because Dez basically, his route running wasn't the best. But he can go deep and get the deep balls. So I guess that's what they're expecting from James Washington. But all I can tell James Washington is prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. But anyway, so yeah, James Washington's been added to the team. Also, we re-signed Leighton Van Der Resch, I guess, because Leighton Van Der Resch, pretty much shopped the market. Come to find out, wasn't really much out there for him, to where basically he said, okay, well, I'll sign back with the Cowboys for a little bit of nothing, where he can make up to $3 million, which we would have owed him $9 million if we would have kept him on last season. But he's willing to take the pennies, I guess. But Leighton Van Der Resch is back. Now, maybe guys, I'm a little dandy dapper on these signings. Maybe y'all can tell me something that what I'm missing, but we're doing a bunch of low budget signings, if you ask me. So now that we got Leighton Van Der Resch, I guess, yeah, you guys can shine some light on something I'm missing. But then we go out, and then you have Dante Fowler. Dante Fowler comes from I guess it's from the Falcons. He's reunited with Dan Quinn. We're gonna bring him on as well. Now, this is where I'm confused. We bring Dorrance Armstrong back for $12 million, 2-year, $12 million deal, and we go and get Dante Fowler. What are we doing? Can somebody tell me what are we doing with this signings and recruiting and whatever? What are we doing? I'm baffled. I am literally baffled of what we're doing as a organization. One thing we can say is Stephen Jones definitely is winning the cap, the salary cap. So my question is, are we building to win, or are we building to just compete, just to compete? I don't know what we're doing, guys. Our roster, from what we see right now, is not as it was on last year with the loss of Amari Cooper. Now he's going to be joining Deshaun Watson with the loss of Randy Gregory because we was too damn slow to try to get the contract done. So we waited so late. I don't know why we didn't start negotiate with Randy Gregory before there was other teams that was involved, but we wait so late again, as we always do. And now we don't even know if we're going to get Jerron Kearse back. So $12 million you give to Dorrance Armstrong, then you bring Dante Fowler in, but you still hadn't brought Jerron Kearse in yet. I don't get it. But this is where you have the case of who's the general manager. Who is the general manager? Who's actually calling the shots? Where one time it was Jerry, now it's Stephen Jones, and I have no idea. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to get on here and kind of share you some of the updates, and I'm sure something else is going to take place. I'm still curious why we didn't go and get Cole Beasley. We could have brought Cole Beasley back. His numbers are a lot better than James. And I guess we're going to give up on Bobby Wagner. We'd even make a pitch for Von Miller. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, man. It's kind of warm out here this morning. It's beautiful. Say probably about 60 degrees this morning, something like that. But yeah, guys, you guys let me know what you guys think. I'm not feeling it this morning. I don't know where we're going, and I'm just going to tell you guys right now. I'm looking at a 8-9 season. I know y'all probably say that's pretty harsh, but because we still have problems and no one is addressing the problems. No word from Dak, no word from Zeke. When you start, releasing players and, especially when you hear from the locker room saying, hey, man, we got great chemistry, man. We get along, everybody, offense and defense, and we're doing great together. And then you start as a front office, you start getting rid of folks, and you're gonna lose your locker room as well, because now the locker room say, "Dang, what are we doing, man? We didn't bring Randy Gregory back. Man, they ain't signed Jerron Kearse yet. Man, they didn't go after Bobby Wagner." So, Dak, you could speak up, brother. $75 million man, speak up. But, you know what? You're part of the organization now, aren't you, brother? You're part of the front office, aren't you? All right, guys, y'all have a great weekend. Deuces.